How's it going, everybody? So we are coming into Oklahoma City, and you guys can see this big line of storms. So it's basically covering the whole southwest part of Oklahoma City. And so we're going to get over here and get on the turnpike and get over by Hera. And so, but wanted to take and stream there for just a minute. It is severe warned and has hail on it, heavy rain, no tornado warning. There is 2% tornado risk today for this part, 5% down in the southwest part of the state. And so that started out as one supercell and now has merged into basically three. One big conglomeration of storms. You can see that there on the map. But Minko, Tuttle, all southwest Oklahoma City, Moore, Norman, you guys are in for some fun. So, we are just sitting here. Lower deck of clouds just to the south of us. Right along the I-40 corridor is where really the rain and everything else begins right now. And then off to the west, clear out to El Reno, and as far southwest as Amber, Oklahoma. Tuttle and all of Moore is getting a good soaking right now. And so we're going to leave the live stream up until we get over to Choctaw, Hera area, and then we'll go ahead and shut it down. But just wanted to show you all what was going on. Looked pretty ominous there in front of us. I've got a little bit of an inverter buzz going on, so I apologize for that. Hopefully we don't get into any hail. But it is saying that there is going to be some. Once we get up here to the stoplight, I will take and give you guys an idea of the hail sizes. Oops. Pretty decent sized hail on the back side over to the west of Tuttle and Amber. Pretty good hail core on that. There was a bit of a hook on there, but I don't see that so much. Take a look at the velocities real quick. A little bit of velocity on the back side, but it's real broad, so I would imagine that's just where that hail core is. You guys will get a good idea up here in just a second of the winds. We have good southeasterly flow today. So as I left the house, there was storms that were developing up along and north of Enid all the way over to Fairview and south of Alva. And those are just rain showers right now. They're not developing into anything too large. So anything to the northeast of that, Medford, Pond Creek, Waukeeta, in that area is probably going to get a good rain. I know that they've been needing a lot of that up there. And so let's hope and pray that they get that answered. Got a cell going up out near Watonga as well. So that is going to be right on the edge of the mesoscale discussion that the Storm Prediction Center put out just a little while ago, and saying that that's the area of greatest concern as far as large hail. Excuse me for my throat there. Give me 1 second. For large hail, damaging winds, and like I said, 2% tornado risk. And so if you haven't done so, and come on over to my YouTube channel, I would welcome you to do that. If you go to YouTube and type in NOSWC, and then hit search, it will come up and have my page. You'll be able to recognize it. There's a storm supercell on there. And so hit that subscribe button, hit that like, share, and don't forget that notification bell. That buzzing, boy. Beep, beep, beep. Looks like rain clouds for the most part right now. Storm is starting to turn a little bit more down there. Kind of getting a little hooky on the bottom side of it. It's got some interference on the southeast corner. There's a storm by Slaughterville, Purcell, Cole, Blanchard area, and that's going to interfere with the inflow of the storm for right now. And so that's why that hook on the backside of it went bye-bye. Can't breathe like it's supposed to. So cut off its air, and yeah. So may get to see some lightning here in just a few minutes. Lots and lots of rain reports coming out, which that's kind of obvious. But man, that is a big old storm. Huge. Huge. Yeah, that hook is starting to come back there by Amber. some winds off of this thing now. Yeah, buddy. Thankfully, I don't think that the hail sizes are too bad right now up on the northeastern side of that. Starting to get a little bit more reflectivity showing up near Jones and Choctaw now. That's where we're going. And so let this guy come on out. But boy, that is a monster of a storm. It has successfully joined in with the other one. And so it literally runs from Wayne, Payne area, Purcell, Slaughterville, Noble, all the way up to Jones, all the way west over to about Piedmont, Union City, Minco, Pocasset, Amber, all the way down to the east of Alex, Oklahoma. Giant storm. Massive storm. And I'm going to put it in motion. So models were showing that it was going to take and kind of curve almost to the south, make its way right up to the edge of Oklahoma City, which that's what it's doing right now, and then dive kind of southeast. So let's see what happens. These are supercells. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. It has an appendage on the back. It's not really a hook per se. It's not trying to curl around yet. It may. The hail core might grow. Just because the storm gets a hook on it doesn't mean that it's going to make a tornado. But obviously signs that there is rotation at least, and something to be concerned with. So now our storm that covers Jones and Choctaw. Choctaw is in the warning box now for severe thunderstorm, as well as Valley Brook, which they're experiencing the main part of the storm now, and almost all the way over to Newalla. Got some development happening to the south of Newalla, out on the southeastern sides of this main storm. So we will be able to see this thing here in just a few seconds as we spin around this off ramp. And there it is. We're going to get right back off, get on 122nd, and head east for a couple of miles. Kind of come in on the top of this thing. right. All right. We got the green light. We are good to go. By the time we get over here to Midwest Boulevard, we will be pretty close to this thing. Pretty close. For sure. I want to thank everybody for joining in. Appreciate you guys every time that you do. As I stated earlier, I do have a YouTube channel. You can come over and visit that if you feel compelled to do so. That is NOSWC on YouTube in the search bar, and then it'll bring up my page. You'll know because it'll have a supercell on the picture, and you'll be able to subscribe there, and you'll be able to also hit that share and that like button while you're visiting. And also, don't forget to do the notification bell so that you know when we go live next time. We will be turning to the south here in just 1 second, and we will be facing the storm again. We are now by Lake Arcadia on the southern ends of it, and so it would be off to our north and northeast by just a little bit. Sure, there's a lot of folks over there that are enjoying the Memorial Day weekend, and so they are going to be getting some wet weather here in a minute. Yeah, that cell over here by Choctaw, which that's where we're headed, like I said, that's pretty stout. It's really got some good reflectivity on it. I'm going to check the VIL on it, which stands for Vertically Integrated Liquid. You guys are probably already familiar with that, but just for those that may not be. Oh yeah, so big time hail core down to the southwest of Oklahoma City. The one over by Tuttle isn't quite so bad anymore, but the one that is, see if I can expand here. Yeah, Bridge Creek. You are the big winner today. Looks like the hail core is going to be pretty decent over there. And y'all are probably getting at least golf balls, if not larger. And so now we're facing the storm again, and we'll be getting really close here in just a few minutes. We only got a couple miles to the south, starting to get into some rain now, and so we will probably have to use our windshield wipers here in just a few minutes, I would reckon. Seen some lightning just then. Don't know if y'all picked that up on the live stream right there, but we are cooking. Ooh-wee. I can see under the base here. Yeah, Bridge Creek is getting it. Big hail. Big hail. Newcastle, you're next. If it continues moving northeast like it's looking like it's going to, I would prepare for some hail. On that note, don't be near no windows. Trying to see all of that stuff. Probably not a good thing. So, yeah. See what we're gonna get into. Hello? It is. I'm live streaming, showing the people what it looks like. It looks pretty mean over here. Yep. Yeah, there's a big old cell that's merged 2 or 3 different cells, and there's kind of a lowering here in front of us. So, what in the world was that? Cooking you a meal? Oh, okay. Alright, well, I love you. Bye. Yeah, there's a couple of little spots there that are showing up in front of us. Got a little bit of a lowered base to it. Kind of some structure right here in front of us. Got some lightning. Seen the lightning. Cows are all in the corner. Yep, that looks kind of scary right there, folks. But like I said, this is just a severe warning. The actual storm that is over by Choctaw, that's where we're headed right now, is the one that has the severe warning on it. Quite a bit of lightning on it. Lots of cloud motion above us. We are fixing to get into the outer bands of the heavy rain. I'm going to run over here and check my channel here real fast. Hey Chris, I'm just going to Choctaw, but I am on a severe storm right now that is it's pretty decent, to be quite honest with you. It does have some hail with it, and hey Connie, and so I'm on my way over to church, and so I thought, because the storms it's a massive supercell that is basically coming up through Oklahoma City, and so it has a severe warning on it, and they just continued the severe warning on up into Jones, over to Luther. Hera is now included in that as well, and so that being said, high winds and hail, but there is a 2% tornado threat. Not much rain yet on this. Doesn't mean that there won't be. Just not happening right now where we're at. Frequent lightning, I can say that for sure. And so, yeah. Don't need the wipers on quite so heavy right now. But it is solid white back to our south. And that tells me one thing, that it is fixing to become a deluge. I think we're under a flash flood watch for a large part of the Oklahoma area, as well as these storms aren't moving very fast at all, and they're going to be laying down a lot of water. So localized street flooding, streams, creeks, rivers, all of that. All of the lakes right now, or a large majority anyways, in Oklahoma are already full. And so I would imagine that this is going to prolong them having all of the gates. Eufaula, per a report, had all of their gates open. Keystone Dam had all of their gates open the other day whenever I was over there. And I would imagine that that's probably pretty common with all of the lakes around here. Wow, I just got a picture from one of my friends of hail that is down in Texas, and it is about softball size. That is crazy. Now we're starting to get into the heavier rain. Hopefully we'll stay out of the hail. Sounds like there might be some. And we're getting into some high winds too. Not horribly strong right now. Strong enough that we're going to have to put the windshield wipers on a higher speed, I'll put it that way. Hopefully our stream holds up, because in this heavier rain, our satellite has some rain fade issues, but it's not too bad right now. So if we indeed lose the live stream, then we'll just call it a day at that point. But just wanted to show you guys what was going on in Oklahoma City right now. There's some good lightning. Getting close to the core of the storm. More good lightning. Big old claps of thunder. As long as that sky don't go green, we'll be all right. So we are in the core. Boy, they have got a lot of rain over here. Already starting to get some street flooding going on. Lots and lots and lots of water. So you guys be looking a little bit later on whenever we come back, about an hour and a half or so, and we'll potentially be covering some localized street flooding. So join me back on the stream in just about an hour and a half or so, and we will talk to you later. Thank you again for everybody that's joining.